I gotta get a pump.
Yeah, take a moment.
Look at us, man. Superman.
That weight is more than what Flavio Boccanini weighs, our other guest professional on the show, and Kevin's doing it for repetitions. Good job, Kevin.
Yeah. Every drop, every ounce, every piece of energy within me.
The experience of being much stronger than everybody else, I think that's an unbelievable experience. You feel richer. You feel that sooner or later that you can do anything.
Hey guys, this is Sunday, the 23rd of November. We are doing legs. We're going to use the sissy squat bench. We're going to chat. I'm going to check the chat in between and share some thoughts about things that have been going on in my head lately. For example, like I want to talk about the bills, the grocery bills and the food bills, and what you guys think. I mean, is this a phenomenon that's across the board you're seeing in the grocery stores with the prices? It's like the prices of yogurt, the prices of eggs, all this stuff is crazy. Is it putting bodybuilding at risk? Is it making it so that bodybuilding is out of reach for the average American, the average citizen in the Western world? How about that? We'll put it like that. All right, so let's get some sissy squats here. So I kept sissy squats out of my routine for a while because I remember maybe I was doing it incorrectly, because like I'd wear these flip flops doing it, and they create like a little bit of a. It's not a zero drop. Like when you're lifting weights, you want to drive the weight straight through the ground, through the bottoms of your feet. Like thick rubber soles or any type of like angled shoe like this is not good. Number one, it can put different joints and stuff at risk. I would actually feel knee pain from the sissy squat bench, which you shouldn't. So mentally, I just kind of like checked out of it. But now I'm doing it, barefooted, and I'm gonna. I did it on the lowest setting. This is the lowest setting here. And let's see how it goes. Hopefully, I don't get any knee pain doing this way. So, and then squats, like as long as you don't do super heavy, like the only other leg machine I would get pain doing is leg press. I remember that would cause me like some knee pain too. So you got to watch these things because over time you're doing it every week, cause wear and tear on your joints, and it's something you do not want. And I'm doing high reps here, 20 reps, and I don't even need to load weight on it because the thing about the sissy squat is it targets your muscles really well without having to load any weight, really, using your body weight. All right, so let's do another set here. Right. We'll do some short rest time. So far, no knee pain. That's good. So it's amazing how you get pumps and burns doing this. It's like the way the movement is. It's good. So it's at the grocery store, right? A tub of yogurt, your average tub of yogurt is going for upwards of $10. And it's absolutely insane. I used to get that same tub of yogurt like last year, 2 years ago. I've been shopping at the same ShopRite for at least 5 years now, so I know the grocery prices. I would get it for like $5.99, around there. The price is basically doubled. So, you know, these people who say the economy is doing great, they're full of it. It's not just that, it's the eggs. I mean, I get everything organic, okay? So, like the eggs that I buy now are roughly $13 to $14 for a dozen and a half. Okay, I get the dozen and a half size. Now, if I get a dozen, they're like $7 to $8. I'm talking about the good one, you know? So don't tell me that the economy is good. I mean, what do you guys think in the chat? You know, how are the food prices by you? The knee feels hot, like and a little bit like when I go like this, it's like a little clicky, but not too much knee pain right now, which is good. I'm getting a pump. So like, yeah, I mean, the eggs, the yogurt. I'm talking about high protein items. I'm not a vegan bodybuilder, so I don't buy like a bunch of beans and kidney beans and garbanzo beans and stuff like that. So I mean, it's the price of meat obviously has gone up. Ground beef. It's a you know, it's a farce. It's absolutely misrepresenting what's happening by saying, "Oh, the economy is so great," you know. And I used to think that Trump was a good guy. Now I think he's an idiot because now he's trying to tell us the economy is great. Meanwhile, he doesn't even do his own shopping, because if he did, he would know that the prices of goods has gone sky high. It's a lot of people used to say, "Oh, he's a genius. He's a political mastermind." I don't think so. I'll get into all the other reasons why. Like, he actually thinks he's a genetic specimen that doesn't need to sleep a normal 7 to 8 hours like us mere humans have to sleep. He also thinks that he can survive and thrive on fast food, which is like, to have to explain to someone that fast food is unhealthy and it's going to harm your health. Like, this stuff should not have to be explained, Okay. So Trump thinks that he's a genetic specimen, that he doesn't need to sleep the normal amount of time. Like normal people, sleeps like 4 to 5 hours a night. That's a recipe for disaster. If he was a specimen like that, and apparently it's a rare genetic thing and only like 1% of the population has, I guess he's claiming that, he wouldn't be nodding off at meetings. He wouldn't be looking so tired lately. You know what I mean? He drinks like 12 Diet Cokes a day, apparently. All the caffeine, imagine all that caffeine, right? Coursing through your system. You wouldn't need 12 cups of Diet Coke a day if you actually slept 7 to 8 hours a night and felt rested. So he's delusional. Not only is he delusional about his health and his how to maintain his well-being. Of course he looks good in a suit because the suit hides his midsection and stuff. You can actually see the type of shape he's in when he goes golfing. When he goes golfing, he wears that white polo shirt and he looks all doughy, and you can see how fat he is, right? And this guy's trying to tell you that he's a genetic specimen because he doesn't have to sleep 7 to 8 hours a night, and he doesn't have to eat healthy like the rest of us. He can thrive on McDonald's and Burger King. Like, that alone should have been a red flag to us. Like, this guy is not playing with a full deck, you know? He doesn't know what he's talking about. So, you know, we bought it. We bought the BS. We saw him on stage, you know, rallying around the country, doing his little dance and stuff. And, you know, he sold us a bill of goods, man. He is not delivering on the economy. He's not delivering on the basic things. But the thing is, it would be one thing if he understood that and was like, yeah, you know, things are not good. We did reduce the price of gas, which is a positive. However, the prices of food and things in the grocery stores are still high, if not increasing. So we still need a lot of work to do, a lot of work to fix some of this stuff. If he acknowledged that, that would be great. It'd be one thing. I would be saying this, but he doesn't. He doesn't acknowledge it. He says, you know, things are fantastic. This is the golden age. This is an economy that is booming. You know, he's completely out of touch. Oh, man. You know what? I think my knee is okay. Maybe I just need to stretch after with the sissy squat. We're powering through. We got to do this relatively quick. I need to be done within an hour. We'll move on to some hamstrings and some calves and some planks as well. We need to do some planks today. I've been taking the BPC 157 and the TB 500 combo, the peptides, injectables. I have noticed a difference, you know. Don't expect to notice a difference after the first 1 or 2 shots, though. You have to do a whole cycle of it. It's not steroids, but they still call it a cycle, where you give it for about 20 days. Reminds me I have to get more insulin needles, but so far I'm noticing a positive thing, you know. But I also noticed at the same time you have to give your body the building blocks it needs to heal and recover, you know, because it's called the Wolverine stack. It helps you to heal and rejuvenate your, you know, any damaged tissue, whether it be tendons, muscles, ligaments. But I noticed that I do notice less inflammation, and that's good. I noticed that Over consecutive shots, it's helping, but you need the building blocks too. Oh man. Yeah, definitely have to stretch after this. Okay. So as I was saying, the peptides seem to be working. I'm so far, I think I'm on day 10, 11. You squirt 2 milliliters of bacteriostatic water into that vial. You get 20 shots basically. And so I need to get more insulin needles and do the rest of it. But I do think it's helping the recovery. I've been doing the lower back and stuff. You do subcutaneous, and so far so good. But getting back to the grocery prices, I'm curious, what do you guys think about the food prices these days? Do you notice that they're climbing higher and higher? I am. The yogurt, the eggs, the PB2. I get the PB2, which is I don't know if you heard of it. It's a good source of protein. It comes in like a tub. Basically, it's kind of caloric, but it's way less caloric than actual peanut butter protein. It takes the fats out, and it just leaves you with the protein parts of the peanut butter. And you dissolve it in water. And I get that one. But even that, the price of that's gone up. And I'm resorting to sardines. Even the sardines are more expensive, man. Yeah, so I went to the grocery store yesterday. $260, man. And I don't spend that much in the grocery store. Some paper towels, some sardines, some yogurt, some eggs. What else did I get? I got some pancetta, a little bit. Come on, a pancetta. That's probably hasn't changed price much because people don't buy it that much because it's expensive to begin with. But $5.99 for a diced thing of pancetta, okay, fine. So I can make my bolognese. But by and large, the prices of goods has gone up. Do I blame the tariffs and stuff like that? I think yes. I mean, the tariffs, according to my brother-in-law, who's in the trucking industry, he's not a trucker, but he's one of these guys who's in the office. He directs the truckers to where to go and to make sure that they hit all their stops and whatnot. He's been complaining like crazy. He's saying to me, these tariffs are going to destroy industries, and they're going to make it so the prices of goods go sky high. And You know, he's still saying the same thing. Wait, you know what I want to buy actually? So I don't have to freaking, excuse my language, but be barefoot down here in the grimy basement. I want to get some flat-soled shoes, like your casual like tennis shoe that they used to sell. Because flat soles are a zero drop shoes they don't have that drop from the heel to toe. They're ideal for bodybuilding because helps you to drive force through the floor and safer. So I'm looking at, you know, I used to have a pair of Vans. You know, the toe box in the Vans were pretty good. But the problem with the Vans is that over time, like I like to have a shoe that I can also double as like a casual shoe, that knock around shoe. And the problem is like with the Vans, my feet would hurt after a while, just be walking around casually with the Vans. I don't know how guys wear those Vans, you know. I would have to, number one, put an insole in there. It's not that I'm flat-footed. I have like a normal arch on my foot. But they really hurt the arches. They hurt the feet. Same thing with the Converse All-Stars and those type of shoes. Plus, they're too spongy on the inside. I'm looking for something with a harder sole, maybe a gum sole. You know what I liked? I used to wear the Puma Torrens. Those are classics. But the problem is they didn't breathe very well. There's no like holes for air to escape or anything. I'm looking into the Adidas Advantage, which is basically like a Stan Smith. If you ever worn the Adidas Stan Smith, that's a classic tennis shoe, right? Awesome, you know, casual shoe that could double bodybuilding and double as a casual shoe. That's what I'm looking for. So I might get something like that. We'll see. You know, like again, speaking of the price of goods, I was at Dick's Sporting Goods yesterday, right? Because I had to pick up some T12s. This bulb right here is an old school T12, which you don't even know what a T12 is these days, but it's a ballast style of light bulb, right? This long light bulb. You know, it's probably horrible for you, the fluorescent lights and all this. But anyway, it's They're still available, still relatively cheap, but they're hard to find. So I had to go drive to the next town over to the Lowe's and see if they had it. So I got the T12. Went to Dick's Sporting Goods, which is like next door in the little plaza there. I was like, let me check out the sneakers, right? I look at the sneakers, and my eyes bugged out of my head. I said, what? They were charging for like your normal like Nike, Adidas sneaker, $125. Maybe I sound old school or whatever. I used to, all my sneakers growing up were like $30, $40. That goes to show you the price of inflation and stuff, the rate of inflation. But $125 wasn't just like in the old days. You would be like, you'd get like only specialty Air Jordans and stuff like that would be that expensive. Now it's like the average price of a shoe, of a sneaker is upwards of $100+. Again, you can't tell me that these tariffs or whatever that they're doing and the inflation and all this stuff. That's why I get mad at the foreign aids. Like, we're giving billions of dollars overseas. We're printing the dollars, right? What do you think that does to the value of the dollar? It lowers it. So you hear nobody in Congress and Senate talking about the real cause of it. That's how you know that they don't really care about you at all. That's why I just detach from politics, because there's no one listening to what the average person has to say. They don't care. They're all a bunch of crooks. So we got to pray for them. That's really, to me, the only solution. Pray for them that they have a change of heart, because we hold no cards. We have no power whatsoever over what goes on there. So, people say, call your congressman's office, harass them. Tell them that you're not going to vote for them. Like, listen, they got so much positive coverage in the news because they sold out to these corporate interests or whoever that they don't really care. Like, they get so much. They're part of the donor class, man. The donor class supports them, so that therefore they don't care about the average person. So, because they don't want to be responsible for you or answer to you. Oh man. Like, if you get all up in arms about Republicans versus Democrats and all that, you're an idiot, man. They're both on the same team. It's WWE you're watching. It's an adult version of WWE is all it is. They don't care what you have to say. I used to actually be involved in politics a long time ago in my local district back in New York. And I saw what goes on. Your local guys, they are in bed with the other team. They make backroom deals. Like, they'll run a bad candidate just so that knowing that the other guy is going to win. And they don't really care if it's a Republican or a Democrat. All they care about is if the guy answers to the corporate overlords. That's it. Again, it goes back to the donor class. Like, that's who they rely on. They do not rely on trying to appease the American people, for example. They don't care at all. I'm sure that you guys understand that too from foreign countries, because I know, like, in foreign countries, they already gave up, man. They're like, these politicians are all crooks, man. They probably don't even vote. They don't expect any change. It's kind of sad, but again, that's why I think it's a spiritual battle. It's something that it's literally a spiritual battle between good and evil. You know? Did I just turn this off? I can't remember. Let's just do another set. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh man, see, I'm getting some good pumps here. Sissy squat's a worthwhile thing, I think. You just got to make sure it doesn't tweak your knees. You got to do it the right way, you know? So, Teeks says, hey, what's up, Teeks? I'm trying to tell these guys, you know what I'm saying? The food prices are ridiculous. Like, how come no one's talking about this? Like, I was at the grocery store yesterday, $260 for groceries. Man, I never spent that in my life. On groceries, like, all I get is eggs, yogurt, the paper towels. Even the paper towels were expensive, man. I got a thing of paper towels for $32. Come on. It's crazy. I mean, I never in my life spent $13 for eggs, man. It's a dozen and a half of eggs. But $13, almost $14. And now my ShopRite has those little price tags on it, the electronic price tags that change. This is scary stuff, guys, you know? And the problem is they think everything's hunky-dory and going great back in Washington, D.C. They're clueless. They have no idea. Either that or they're doing it on purpose. You know? That's the crazy thing. Let me see the pump. Damn, man. Boom. This is good. This is good. I like it. See, the key is I've gotten crazy gains with legs by doing high sets. You know, the guy I was following who's really good, his name is Dr. Nash Josek. This dude, when it comes to that, he knows what he's talking about. He says certain muscles respond better to higher volume, overall volume, and higher reps. He says your legs are one of them because think about it. You're on your feet all day. They're used to lots of reps. So to see real growth, you got to give your legs lots and lots of reps. Let me see. Someone's saying something here. Danny Yule. What's up, Danny? He says my arms are bigger than his head. Damn. My arms are getting bigger, actually. If you're talking about my biceps, I'm noticing good growth, you know? I transitioned to the Olympic bar with 10s on each side, so like 65. So you got to make do, like in this little home gym, this makeshift home gym that I got here. You got to try to figure out how to, you know, go progressive overload and stuff. Let's do another set. Oh, God. Damn. It's 20 if you haven't noticed. 20. Yeah, I mean, the price of everything was, like I said, the price of sneakers, the price of food in the grocery store, high protein items. What else do I get? Sardines, man. Sardines used to be 99 cents. Like for a good sardine, you know, I get everything, but you know, as much as I can, I get your sardines that are more fresh, less mercury. The good thing with sardines though is that because these are smaller fish, they don't build up as much mercury like your tuna, your albacore tuna, even your skipjack tuna. I used to get the skipjack tuna. After a while, I noticed, you know what? It's making my gut have inflammation. It's not the tuna itself, it's the mercury, it's the stuff that's in the ocean. You know, who knows, with all these coal plants and stuff and the evaporation from the ocean and then the rainfall into the ocean, and you know, and the winds taking the whatchamacallit, your the smoke from these coal plants and stuff are over the seas that's causing it. But whatever it is, you're safer with the sardines. And sardines, believe it or not, this is what they actually market on the box. 3 times as much omega-3 fatty acid as tuna, which is definitely what you want. Plus, sardines have vitamin A, which is crucial. That reminds me, I should have some sardines today also. And then, of course, your sardines have just as much protein, maybe a tiny bit less, but most, I would say, I think it's 18 grams of protein per serving per box, whereas tuna has like 22. Not much of a difference, you know. Oh, God. So, I'm thinking one more. I'm seeing crazy pump, but I don't know. Crap! I'm not even looking at the time, man. I'm just doing sets and sets. I have to be done very soon. You know what we'll do? Some stiff-legged deadlifts, and that'll be hamstrings, and we'll just do calves, and then we got to go quick. This will be the last set of this. So I get to run in my mouth, and I lose track of time. But I like running my mouth while I'm working out. You know, this is what I would do if I had a training partner. Are you the type to have a training partner, or are you the type to be worked out alone, silent? That's what it comes down to. Some people are like, you're not a serious lifter because you don't work out in complete silence. The gym is like a church. I don't know, man. I would rather have fun and hang out and, I don't know, be on a chat or whatever and still get gains, wouldn't you? If you had a choice. I am getting gains, so I mean, what's the problem? What's the problem? Oh my god. That's crazy, man. Look at that. Look at the pump. Look at this pump. This pump is crazy from these sissy squats. Amazing. Now stand on your heels for a little bit. That's a trick I learned. Stand on your heels, put your glove in there. Okay. Victor Max says, greetings from Brazil. What's up, Victor? Greetings, man. Thanks for checking us out here. Let me ask you this. How are the food prices by you in Brazil? Are they high like they're here in the U.S. high? It's insane how high they are, man. Oh, man. So what we're going to do next is we're going to do some stiff-legged deadlifts. Stay strong, you too. See, this is why I want some nice, I need some shoes. I'm tired of standing on the grimy floor. It's all dusty and dirty. I have to wipe my feet off every couple seconds. You know? I need some flat-soled shoes. I'm looking at the Adidas Advantage or the Stan Smiths right now, because those are flat-soled shoes, pretty much almost a zero drop, if anything. That's what I need, something like that. I'll have to pick something like that up soon. All right, we got some 40s going here. Are you working out too? Awesome. Are you a streamer, man? Have a good workout. Yeah. My upper day is tomorrow. Well, right now I'm doing a 3-day split. So tomorrow is chest and triceps and shoulders. Then Thursday I hit the back of the biceps and traps. And then today it's my legs day. So far it's been working good. Yeah, upper day, lower day is good too. I was on that before actually. Man, my pump in my legs is crazy right now. Oh, you're a video editor. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh. This time I can't look at the clock, man. Because even a minute's too much rest for me right now. I gotta power through this quick, relatively quick. You know what machine I wish I had, a commercial machine in my little home gym here, is this calf raise machine. There's nothing that hits your calves better than a calf raise machine. If I could get one, I would. If they had a commercial grade calf raise machine, which I don't understand why they don't. Out of every piece of exercise equipment that they have, no calf raise machine. If I'm wrong about that, let me know, but that's the thing that I wish I had to hit my calves better. I don't have it, unfortunately. Okay. Shish kebab. I'm getting 15 on this one. You know what I'm doing too? I'm actually eating more instinctively. I'm not being so anal about my calorie intake. Like I would weigh everything before and put everything on my phone as a reminder how many calories I'm eating. And it actually works pretty well, and it helps actually lose weight a little bit that way. But then what I noticed was like I was becoming so sore. Like even after I woke up in the morning, I'd be super sore from the workouts, and I just found I wasn't recovering as well. So what you call it? I just started eating more instinctively, and I think that's helping me too, because it's like you're giving your body what it needs. You're craving more protein now because you're breaking down more muscle, and I don't know. It's a fine line. You don't want to get fat either. Okay, let's do another set here. Could have done a few more there, but hey, Victor, if you're still watching, what kind of video editor are you? What do you make videos for? Online people or professionally, like people on TV or what? Oh my gosh. It's 6:40 in the morning, local time here. I need to squeeze in maybe 2 more sets of this minimum, and then we got to do some calf. Oh man, I forgot about the calves. See, we got to do calves. Wish I had a calf raise machine once again. And then we have to do planks. And then we're done. We only have about 20 minutes max. Probably 15 minutes. All right, let's try this. Sit down for a second. I wish you could do this, you know. This is not a calf raise. Like, you can't load the weight on top. You'd have to be over here. Transfer bar. Let me think here. You know, that's something I should look up, how to do to make a calf raise machine at home. You know, I saw a spider down here before. It was pretty big. I don't know if it was a black widow or not. I don't think it was, but it was black. It kind of big. They say like a half inch, you know? Okay, you know, we're gonna try some calves. I mean, not gonna be great. Some 40s, something. Maybe if I go up to 30 reps, maybe that'll do it. I don't know. We'll try. You know, sorry you're looking at my lower body all day, but this is what I'm training right now. You know, you don't need to see my face necessarily. I have a mask on anyway, right? My power mask. My Rey Mysterio mask. Okay, let's do it. All right, 30 roughs gets somewhat of a burn. Nothing like the calf raise machine. Seated calf raise is awesome. So is that who's watching the stream when it's like really low viewers? These guys trying to sell you viewers? Dude, do you work for Twitch? And is that how you make your... It's like, are you a sales rep? And this is how you make your money? By trying to get streamers to buy viewers? Is that what you do? Just be honest, tell me. Because if so, that sucks, man. I feel sorry for you. That job sucks. Because unfortunately, I'll tell you right now, you don't have to waste your time with my stream. I'm not buying any streamers. I don't know what. We'll get one more of those. Then we'll go do some planks, baby. Let's see the calves. Oh. Let's do it. Plank time. Oh, I need my timer for this one. Try a minute 30. What am I doing with my knees here? You know, I wasn't sure when that was. We'll do one more. My mic. We'll do one more, guys. I gotta heat up the baby bottle in a few minutes. I would do more, I just don't have the time. All right, let's jump into it. Oh my God. I convinced myself that if I stopped early, the world would end. And then help me hold out for another couple seconds. Guys, tomorrow is chest and triceps and shoulders. We're going to hit that tomorrow in the morning early. I'm going to get up at 4. I got to make sure I get to sleep at 9 tonight, latest, early, preferably earlier. It's hard though, but I'm trying. And have a great day. God bless you. Check out the Jesus Lifts ebook. It's free on my website, fezgarcia.com. And